hear me? Do you have a problem? Are you deaf? I just asked you a question.
I'm sorry. Mrs. Viridiana will be back in a minute. She just stepped out to say goodbye to the models.
Oh, wait. So do you work for her?
Yes, I'm her seamstress.
Yes, I see.
Good evening, Ana Leticia.
Oh, Viridiana! I want to be the one to congratulate you for your wonderful collection. I love it.
Thank you so much.
Oh, excuse me, madam. I'm going to check if Cecilia needs some help.
Oh, thank you.
Tell me something. Your seamstress, is she good?
She's excellent. The best I've ever had. Why do you ask?
All right then, why don't you send her to me in case my dress needs some alteration? Since it's a gift from my uncle, I want it to fit me perfectly.
Soledad? What's the matter?
Cecilia,
You look so pale, my dear.
I think my blood pressure dropped down.
Relax, take it easy. Panicking wouldn't help.
Oh, I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
But you're trembling, Soledad.
Do you think she'll allow me to go now? It's just that I want to go home.
Oh, well, you see, we need to put away everything first, and if Viridiana doesn't need us anymore, only then can we go. What happened to you? Why are you trembling like this? Did something bad happen? What?
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel as if something bad's going to happen anytime. I want to go home right now. I need to see my daughter, Cecilia.
Now, easy, calm, please relax. I'll get you a glass of water, okay?
Oh, I swear, Viridiana, I can't wait to put on that dress Uncle bought me.
I can imagine. You wanted that dress so badly, so poor Mariano had to pay a fortune to get it.
The funds are going straight to my grandma's foundation anyway, and all those money will go to the children with special needs, right?
Yes, that's right.
And besides, my uncle made sure he's the one and nobody else is going to win the bidding. When he found out that Claudia Rivas was also bidding for the dress I wanted so much, well, you know what? He never gave up until he got the dress for me. He held on till the end, right? Well, I think the only reason why he did that was to get even with Claudia. Do you know that they used to be lovers, but it didn't end well?
You know, I still can't believe what came into Ana Leticia. I know that dress was really beautiful, but you didn't have to pay for that amount.
I know. She got no control over things that she really liked. And sadly, Mariano would always give in to all the whims of Ana Leticia.
True.
Speaking of the
Don't
devil,
tell.
Good evening.
my wife and Ernestina were talking about the fortune that you paid for a piece of cloth.
Well, if it's for my niece, nothing is too much.
Oh, Mariano. What did I tell you? It's always like this. Ana
That's right.
Leticia gets everything she wants from his beloved uncle.
I don't mind. She's my favorite niece.
Good evening, Mariano. What a pleasure seeing you here tonight.
Hello, Claudia. It's been so long. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Won't you introduce us?
Of course. This is Claudia Rivas, and she's an old friend of mine.
Hello,
Hello.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. The lady beside me is Narina Lascano. Nice to meet you.
The pleasure is mine.
Nice to meet you.
Narina Lascano. You know, your name sounds very familiar. Have we met?
No, I'm afraid this is the first time we've seen each other, madam.
Oh, are you really sure about that? I'm absolutely sure we've seen each other before. However, I really couldn't recall as to when and where.
Probably our paths have crossed sometime.
Maybe in some other fundraising dinner party, huh?
Yes, probably.
Yes, of course.
Excuse me, I have to leave. Mariano and I have a lot of catching up to do. It's been a long time, Mariano. Would you join me for a drink?
Yes, of course. Excuse me. Shall we?
Have a seat.
Oh, thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Sit down over here.
Yes, thank you. You're so kind.
Please call the waiter.
What would you like?
Glass of champagne.
Champagne. This is outrageous. Does he really have to come here only to make up some stories?
No, it wasn't Santiago. It was Marcelo.
My godson's behavior scares me. One moment he's really nice and very caring, then out of nowhere he turns to someone else. I get goosebumps just talking about it. I totally don't understand what's happening, honey. It's not normal.
Yes, it's not normal. And it definitely scares me too.
I should have listened to you. I should have taken him straight to the doctors who took care of him when he lost his memory. There has to be a scientific explanation for this. I don't know. Or maybe there's a treatment to make it stop.
There must be something. I'm so worried too because Santiago doesn't want to become that man. That other man. But Marcelo has decided to end the other side of him.
Oh, I don't want to hear anything anymore.
But that's not all. You know, his voice was so cold as if he's got no feelings. And the way that man looked at me. Yes, he's the love of my life, the center of my universe, but no. It wasn't even him. I couldn't stand him to touch me, to caress me, because it was not his hands. They were someone else's hands. And it scared me when I finally realized that I was actually in front of a complete stranger.
I am the founder of this organization. We help children with different kinds of disabilities.
Yes, that's what I've heard.
One of my granddaughters, Ana Laura, is my most dedicated volunteer worker.
Congratulations. You must be so proud that a young lady like your granddaughter has a heart in helping those children with special needs.
My granddaughter understands them more than anyone. That's because she herself knows how it feels because she's like them. When she was little, she and her parents unfortunately met an accident, and my daughter and her husband died in an instant, and Ana Laura lost her little legs.
How awful.
Yes. That accident changed all our lives.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It must be painful and difficult for you. I can imagine what you went through.
Yes. There are pains that you will learn to live with, you know, but then you can never overcome them. But then there's also a saying that what doesn't kill you will make you stronger, right? That's why I have kept in mind these two mottos. And indeed, these mottos have kept me going. The first one, I'm done with it. My foundation has become one of the most important foundations in the country. We were able to help a lot of children.
And what is the other one?
Well, one of my granddaughters got lost in the accident. We never knew anything about her after that accident, and I'm not planning to die until I find her again. Cheers.
Yes, cheers.
Good evening, Leonor.
Marcelo, we were so worried sick about you.
Where is my wife?
She's out with Mrs. Ernestina and Mr. Mariano. From what I know, they're going to a dinner party and will be coming home late.
All right, I'm gonna get some rest then.
So would you like me to fix you some dinner?
Don't bother, thank you. Leonor,
Yes, what is it?
is my father home?
No. He's out on a trip for a couple of days. He wasn't able to say goodbye. And that was because you weren't around the day that he left.
Before I forget, what happened a few years back, like that last time my father came over to visit me? Promise me that will never happen again.
You don't have to tell me that. I know my place perfectly well in this house, Marcelo.
Can I count on you?
Yes. And believe me, I have no intention of upsetting you. Or Ana Leticia. You can take my word for it.
Good night, Leonor.
Have a good night.
Oh, will you stop looking for the chest? Wait until your mother returns and talk to her instead.
What for? So she can lie to me again and she can come up with another story to tell me? No, not anymore.
I get your point, but don't you have anything to say to her?
No. I'm not going to talk to her until I have proof in my hands, so there's no way she can deny it. Only then will I confront her. But in the meantime, please don't say anything to my mother. Don't you mention anything to her about this.
What if your mother Soledad notices it?
No, don't worry about it. I'll put away everything. I'll make sure she won't notice. But I have to hurry, though, before she gets home and finds out that I'm looking for her chest.
All right then, let me help you put it back. Oh, this one goes with the papers.
Is it?
Well, it looks like your mother and Ernestina are getting along well. They haven't stopped talking.
But frankly, she's the last person I want to be with. I'm not comfortable being with her.
But why? Don't you get along well?
Let's say my family's not like yours. Because since my father died, I've been completely estranged from Mother.
Well then, maybe now it's your chance to kiss and make up, don't you think?
No, it's useless. My mother will never admit her mistakes, and she's not that kind of person who will ask for forgiveness.
Can you tell me what happened?
I'd rather not tell you. Besides, if there's somebody who I want to get an apology, it's from you.
What are you talking about? It was you who threw the glass of wine at me. Don't you remember?
You deserve more than that. Mariano, remember the night before we made love? I was in your house and you told me that I was the only woman in your life. Then all of a sudden I'd find you in a restaurant with another woman. How do you think I'd react?
Come on, look, I thought we were clear on that, Claudia. We were just having fun. No strings attached, right? So why are you acting like that? You don't know the trouble you got me into.
Yes, I knew that, but I also knew that you fix it pretty well. And from what I heard, you even got engaged with her. With...
Jennifer.
Jennifer. But I see that you're not wearing a wedding ring right now. Did you regret it?
No. I wanted to marry Jennifer. I dreamed of starting a new life with her. Unfortunately, that dream never came true.
What happened?
She died 1 month before our wedding. In an accident.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
I really am.
Look over there, Viridiana. Be quiet. Don't let them know we're here. Do you see them? My uncle has returned to his old ways. That man has never learned his lessons.
Please don't talk behind your uncle's back.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm his niece and I know him better than any of you do. Well, my uncle, you have to learn to accept and love him as he is despite his imperfections. Because in spite of all these, his shortcomings, he's still wonderful, very charming, don't you think?
Don't forget that between Mariano and I, there's nothing except friendship. That's all.
You know, I'm so relieved to hear that from you, Viridiana. Trust me, you're saving yourself from a big disappointment. Ever since I was a child, we never got a chance to be with him. He belongs to everyone, and to no one.
Yes, I think you're right, Ernestina. I recall seeing you somewhere.
Well, what do you know? You have a much better memory than I do.
We've met in an event a few months ago. I'm with Danzaire, precisely in a benefit show for your foundation. You got up on stage and you told us the story of your granddaughter, of Ana Laura.
Yes, that's right. And who introduced us to one another?
Nobody. But I know I've seen you there, and I was the main singer.
But of course, it was you. Oh, goodness gracious, how could I have not remembered?
Maybe it's because I don't look the same without the makeup and when I'm not in costume.
I see, but let me tell you that on that day, I was totally mesmerized and taken with your beautiful voice. You touched my soul.
Thank you very much.
Well, it wasn't just me, Nerina. It was the whole audience. Well, actually, that night, we were with Valentin. You know that young man?
Valentin?
Yes. He is an old friend of Ana Laura. He also works at the foundation. I really like that boy. He is such a fine young man. He's very sensitive. And your voice? He was completely astonished. Also, I think I remember you even made the poor boy cry.
I can't believe it. We work together, we see each other every day, but we never found a time to meet outside the foundation.
Well, I think we should do this more often. Believe me, I'm really having a great time. Thank you very much, Valentin.
Incidentally, gorgeous. I'm sorry. Regarding the foundation, I think that we have to sit down and plan the recitals for the fundraising show.
Of course, anytime. You know what, Valentin? I think that that's a great idea. I've already listened to you too. You with the oboe and Ana Laura with the piano, and I'm absolutely sure that together you will complement each other wonderfully.
The truth is, I'm not yet ready to play on stage.
Oh, Anna.
And why not? You are a wonderful pianist.
But you see, the piano for me is something more personal. I like to play the piano when I'm all alone, not in public. I did it once and I did not like it. I don't want to go through the same thing again.
If you really don't want to do it, don't worry, I'm with you.
I'm very sorry, Ramiro, but that is not the way to support her. So tell me, Don't you have trust in her talent?
Why, of course I do, Valentine. I believe in her talent.
Okay then, in that case, you should help her by conquering her fears and overcome her insecurities. Because if you don't, that means you don't really love her at all.
Listen, would you like something to drink, or what can I offer you?
No, thank you very much. I had to leave my wife for a while just to come up and see how you're doing. Because I thought it was weird not seeing you during the event.
No, I prefer to stay up here and read some books. Besides, you know that fashion shows have always been boring to me, Bernardo.
I know how you feel. You're lucky not to be married with a woman like mine. Ah, if you only knew the boredom I go through every time my wife and I go to these kinds of shows.
I can imagine what you're saying.
Alright, don't you really have any plans on showing up to the event?
No.
But you're the owner of the hotel. You're supposed to be down there.
Okay, I get it. I know why you're here. Did Miranda ask you to come and get me?
No. The truth is, I came up to warn you.
Oh, really? Warn me from what?
Oh, well, Ernestina's here.
Okay, I see. I would like to assume that Miranda invited her over to provoke a meeting between us.
You know my woman very well.
All right, in that case, we shouldn't disappoint her.
Thank you very much.
Oh, are you sure you're okay?
Yes, don't worry about me. I'm really sorry. I just couldn't help but get emotional. I always get like this whenever someone says that my voice was able to touch their hearts. I feel flattered. I'm sorry.
I feel like we're going to be very good friends, right?
Yes, I think so too.
All right. In that case, Narina, why don't we start calling each other by our first names? Enough with the formalities.
I totally agree with you.
It would be my pleasure if you would come to my house and have a cup of coffee with me.
Sure.
I want you to meet Ana Laura. She is a pianist and she's very talented. I'm 100% sure that the two of you will get along very well.
Well, what can I say? I can't wait to meet her.
Oh, really? Look, I will give you my card. My cell phone number and my address are here.
Oh.
Is there any chance that you can come over this Saturday?
Oh, sure, that's perfect.
Oh, sorry. Mrs. Lascano, I have to steal Ernestina for a while. Come on, come with me.
But where are we going?
Oh, stop asking
Okay.
questions. Come on.
Okay,
let's
I'm
go.
so sorry, my dear. But I'm not leaving. I'll be around. And don't forget our date on Saturday.
Come on,
I'll
let's
see
go.
you.
See
Let's
you
go.
later.
All right.
Bye.
Come on.
You know, I totally agree with what Valentine said. Ana Laura, I think it's about time that you showed the world the great talent that you have.
But I'm not comfortable playing in front of other people.
Well, in that case, sweetheart, you don't have to do it then.
I'm sorry, Ermira, but I disagree with you. The fact that she doesn't feel comfortable means that she's insecure, and that insecurity is for sure coming from her disability. Listen, that's exactly the fear that Ana Laura needs to conquer. And you, as her boyfriend, should be the one helping her to overcome this.
Well, of course I want to help Ana Laura. I want her to overcome those feelings. But I know her far better than you do, and forcing her to do things she's not used to will not help at all.
Listen, most of the times when we're under pressure, that is when we're able to manage to overcome the obstacles life puts in front of us. I think this is very clear to the two of us, since we have to confront the reality of learning to live with a disability. Of course, yes, you will never understand, because you don't know how it feels to be like us.
I understand her. She is my girlfriend, and in this case, the last person who has any say in this matter is Ana Laura.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Correct me if I'm wrong. What if she accepts? Are you going to back her up? Aren't you at least going to try and convince her?
Absolutely. Whatever she decides, I will support her.
Oh my heavens. It cost me a lot just to keep the secret from her. I can't take it anymore. But no, I swore. I'll never tell her, never. Never.
Are you feeling better, Soledad?
I'm okay now. Although I feel a little guilty for being here. While Cecilia is out there doing everything, I feel like I'm useless. This cannot be.
Oh, please, Soledad, don't say that.
But it's the truth.
But you see, without your help, this whole show wouldn't have been as good.
But madam, look, you are here with me. You should be out there in the party celebrating the success of your show. Everyone is waiting for you to congratulate you. Go on, madam. You go out there. This is your night.
Come on, come with me, Soledad. A lot of the designs have your needlework in them. So it would be nice if everyone recognized you.
No.
But
No.
you deserve their applause as well.
No, you don't have to. Well, you see, I'm not used to it. I'm really a shy person. And with that number of people, I'll only get nervous.
Is that why you came here to hide? That's what I
well.
thought.
Oh, Viridiana, I found you at last. Everyone out there is looking for you.
I want to congratulate you, Viridiana. I must say that was a great show. I swear I loved your entire collection.
Thank you, Mrs. Ernestina. But behind my beautiful creations, we have an excellent seamstress. I must say, she's the reason for tonight's success. I want you to meet Soledad Hernandez.
Nice to meet you, Soledad. I am Ernestina Rivadeneira.
I'm pleased to meet you, madam.
So, all this time you are her best-kept secret, huh?
What do you mean by that?
Well, you're the secret behind the incredible designs that this woman here has shown us all tonight.
No, I'm just a nobody. The truth is, all the ideas belong to Mrs. Viridiana. I only embroider all she asks me to.
Don't put yourself down, Soledad. Your work is magnificent.
Yes.
Thank you very much, madam. I hate to leave you, but I'm going to help Cecilia put away everything because I don't want to go home late.
Well, then I suggest you give your daughter a call so she doesn't worry about you.
Oh,
Yes.
you have a daughter, Soledad.
Yes. She means everything to me. Excuse me.
Oh, that poor woman. It looks like she's so nervous.
That's true.
I think that we intimidated her a little.
Oh, Soledad is a wonderful person. She's a great mother. A loving one. She lives for her daughter. From what she told me, and from what I realized, she's her biggest treasure.
She's right.
Sweetie, where were you?
I was looking for you, but I saw you talking to Claudia. I didn't want to interrupt you guys. I imagine that you were reminiscing the good old days.
Well, we just cleared a couple of things. That will be the last time we'll see each other.
So tell me then, was she furious when we took the dress?
No, she didn't say anything. Well, I hope you like it.
Oh, of course, Uncle. And why? Do you regret paying too much for it?
No, absolutely not, sweetie. I just want to see you wearing it.
Okay.
Promise me? Okay. All right, I'll look for Viridiana. I want to greet her.
No, she must be working by now. Don't leave me alone again.
No.
Just leave
All
her
right,
alone.
I'll have a drink with you then.
Yes.
Waiter!
You want me to come with you and say hello?
Here they come.
Welcome, sir.
Good to see you.
How are you?
Here comes Rodrigo. I beg you, Ernestina, don't make a scene.
You need
Are
anything?
you serious, Miranda? You know very well that I am educated. You don't have to worry.
Good evening, ladies.
Oh, what a night, Rodrigo. Everything came up perfectly.
I'm really glad to see you. It's been a while, Ernestina.
Good evening, Rodrigo.
Unbelievable. Is it destiny or just a coincidence? The four of us together again.
Yes, it's nothing but pure coincidence.
Uncle, do you remember the name of that old man? If I remember it correctly, my father-in-law introduced him to us. Remember that day when we were waiting for news from Marcelo?
Yes, I remember. That's Rodrigo Casasola.
Rodrigo? So what do you know about him?
Well, not much. All I know is he's an important hotelier and he recently moved here. Actually, he owns this hotel.
This hotel?
Yes, that's right.
Ooh. Oh, you know what, Uncle? I have a feeling that Grandma and that man, they had a thing in the past.
You think so?
It's not the first time we've met. And always, he arrives casually. Let's go and say hi.
No. I'm going to congratulate Viridiana.
No.
Just hang on. I'll be right back. Hey, how are you?
hey.
Everything all right?
How are you doing?
Nice seeing you here.
Oh, you're here.
Hello.
Hey, I missed you.
Miranda's right, Rodrigo. The event was a real success, my
Yes.
friend. Congratulations.
Yeah, my uncle is.
Thank you, Bernardo. Thank you.
So, who are you with?
Did you like the show?
He's your boyfriend?
Yes, very much. I've never would have imagined that you were the owner of this hotel.
Didn't I mention it? Oh, how could I forget?
Oh.
Yes.
You look very well.
Well, you two have fun.
Beautiful. As always.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
This is my granddaughter, Ana Leticia. She's one of the triplets of my late daughter, Lourdes, to whom you never met by any chance.
Well, actually, we've already met through Facundo. And also, I had the pleasure of meeting Ana Laura. You are both beautiful, really.
Thank you. And you two? How long have you known each other?
Yes. Eresina and I were... well, we were very much younger then. I swear I can't recall the day when our friendship started.
Oh. So I was right all along. You and my grandma knew each other back in the day when grandma's still single.
Oh, my cupcake.
I'd like to thank the both of you for all your help for making tonight's show a success. And well, the truth is, I don't know what I'd do without you.
It's our pleasure to be of help, Mrs. Viridiana. Right, Soledad?
Yes, of course. Anyway, can I go now? Or do you still need anything?
Oh, but please stay for a while. Let's have a few drinks. Come on, you deserve
But
it.
thank you, Mrs. Viridiana, but I really have to go home now. You see, it's like this. It's getting late and I really have to see my daughter. I hope you...
Well, in that case, I'll call for a cab for you. Can you wait a bit?
Okay.
No. It's not necessary. I'll be the one to give her a ride home. So she won't go home alone.
No, Cecilia, you don't have to bother. Why don't you stay here?
No, I want to go home and get some rest too. My feet are killing me. And tomorrow's going to be a long day for all of us.
Yes, that's right. And can you two please take care on your way
Yes,
home?
thank you very much, ma'am. I hope
You
everything
enjoy
ends
your
well
evening.
here.
Oh, it's our evening.
yes,
I
come on,
told
let's go.
you.
Good
It's
night.
ours, okay?
See you. Just let me pick up the list and we're on our way, okay?
Cecilia, come on, let's go. I don't know about you, but I'm very tired.
But it's worth it, isn't it? Everything was just amazing.
Yes,
Aren't you happy?
I am.
Well, I know when someone's happy, they're smiling. But you don't look happy at all.
Well, I am, Cecilia. Believe me, I'm very happy for Mrs. Viridiana. I thought it was a great night for her, for all of us.
Yes.
Oh, excuse me, do you happen to see Mrs. Viridiana? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It looks to me that you know that lady, huh, Soledad?
No, I don't know her. Can we go now? Please, come on, please.
All right, I'm coming. Let's go.
Congratulations on your successful event.
So you enjoyed it?
Well, you know, fashion shows aren't really my kind of thing, but I thought it was great.
Well, I'm guessing if it weren't for the gorgeous models, then you would have probably gotten bored, am I right?
Yes, they were all beautiful. Although I must say that I have eyes only for one woman. She captivates me completely.
Oh yes, I did notice that. You have great taste in women. Claudia Rivas is a woman that's very,
No, I
very
wasn't
attractive.
talking about Claudia Rivas.
No? Oh, but I thought you were. I saw the way you looked at her.
Oh, I think you misunderstand me, Viridiana. Let me make it clear.
No. You and I are only friends, so you do not have to explain anything to me. Besides, there's nothing wrong in you being interested in her. Listen, rumor has it that you two, you have history. Am I correct? No? I saw you two talking together earlier.
Oh, Viridiana, please stop seeing things that aren't there. Claudia and I are just friends. If there was something, that was a long time ago. And the truth is that I have no interest in her.
All right, if you say so. You know what you're doing, right? No? By the way, here's the thing. I'm going to deliver that gorgeous dress that you bought for your niece myself tomorrow.
No, you don't have to do that. I can go to your boutique tomorrow. What do you think?
No. I'll deliver it myself. Listen, Ana Leticia deserves a very special treatment. Like the one you're giving her.
You're just saying that because I paid a fortune. Oh, Viridiana, the end justifies it. You know that money is going to Mother's foundation.
We both know that Ana Leticia loves to draw attention to herself. And she did that thanks to all your help,
All right, we're here. Thank you for driving me home, Cecilia.
Anytime.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, get some rest.
Yes, see you too, huh? Have a good night.
Good night.
Soledad, at last you're home.
Oh my, thank goodness, Remedios, you're still awake.
No, I can't. I won't go to bed without talking to you.
You won't believe what happened to me. I didn't know how to cover up my nervousness when I saw them right in front of me.
Ana Lucia knows about it.
About what?
She found out about the girl you lost. About your real daughter. Yes, Soledad, she knows about Sofia. Soledad. Soledad! No, please, no! Soledad! No! No! For heaven's sake, Soledad! Soledad, please, wake up! Goodness! Soledad!
Is this your house? Yes. Well, what do you know? Didn't you say we messed up your life? But how come your house is huge? You've kept about this throughout the court proceedings. That's perjury. Do you know that? No, I'm not the owner of this house, Claudia. This is a boarding house. I'm just renting one of the rooms in here. Anyway, thank you so much for the ride. I know that things have been rough between us for the past years, but I'm really happy to see you again, Claudia. When can I see you again? Never. But it's been so long, Claudia. It's about time that we talk. About what? What for? You'll never forgive me, and I'll never forgive you too. I think it's better if we leave things as they are. Don't you even miss me? Don't you need me? Don't you ever think about me? Oh, my dear mother, don't be ridiculous. I would like to see your brother. Where does he live now? In a tenement house. He's living there all by himself. He rents a room, just like you. Would you mind giving me the address? No? For crying out loud, he's my son. Oh, really? So now you remember. You know I can do that for you. I could ask Valentin, but frankly, he's not interested in seeing you. But he can't walk. He must be very lonely. My son needs me. Yes, he's been in a wheelchair for almost 6 years. What, 6 years? He has moved on without you. And just so you know, Valentin doesn't need you. And me neither. Oh, come on, this is enough. You're boring me. Will you stop the drama? Goodbye.
Soledad! For heaven's sake, wake up! Soledad!
Hey! What
She
happened?
lost consciousness, Nerina. Soledad!
Oh, my
Soledad!
goodness.
Soledad!
Soledad. There she's opening her eyes.
Are you all right?
Oh,
Soledad?
my daughter. My daughter.
Soledad,
My
how are
daughter.
you feeling?
Ana Lucia.
Take it easy.
My
Take
daughter.
it easy. You want me to go and wake up Ana Lucia?
No, please. No. No, please don't wake her up. I don't want her to know. No.
Take it
Soledad,
easy.
do you think you can stand up? Yes.
Hold on, I will help you, all right?
Sure.
I'm going to take her to my
I'm
room.
feeling
Easy.
dizzy.
No, don't worry.
Slowly. What were you doing there, Nerina? You have no right to do that. Try not to be upset, for goodness sake. Calm down, please. Are you planning to meet Mr. Alvarez del Castillo? Or are you going to deny it? No. I didn't mean to. So what's your purpose? To expose me? Do you want other people to take my daughter away from me? Or worse, I'll be locked up in prison? No, of course not, Soledad. Oh goodness, I am doomed. I have never been hopeless in my whole life. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do? Take it easy. I'm sure we'll find a way out, okay? You know what? I don't need you at all. Where's Remedios? She's in the kitchen. She's making you a cup of tea. She'll be here any minute. Go away. I don't want to see you here. Get out of my room. You don't understand me, Soledad. I want to be here. I want to help you, the same way I want to help Ana Lucia. And how, huh? By pulling me down? Huh? By letting my daughter find out the truth so she'll despise me for the rest of her life? Of course you don't care if I lose my daughter. Because you don't even care about losing your own children, do you? Listen, when I decided to go to that event, yes, it's true. I really was hoping I will meet Ana Lucia's family and get close to them. You know what? I won't allow you to do that. Get out of here, please! I went to that place with one thing in mind. But I never imagined that after so many years of not hearing anything from her, we'll see each other again. Who are you talking about? That young, beautiful lady you saw leaving with me at the hotel. Her name is Claudia. She is my daughter. And she hates me until now. Who do you say got into your house?
That's the problem, Claudia. I have no idea. I don't know. What are you doing? Stop doing that!
We have to get rid of these photos tonight, Valentine. How can you live like this? Your place is so disgusting. That person who broke in, would you like him to bring Ana Lucia or Mariano? Is that what you want?
Of course not.
There is too much at stake, Valentine. We can't take that risk.
All right then. Thank you for coming over to help me.
What would Mother say if she finds out you're living a pathetic life? Her darling little boy is now an alcoholic and a feudal crippled. Think about that. Who's going to love you? Sheena left you because she grew tired of carrying you around. And really now you're dreaming of dating Ana Laura? Do you think a paralytic man like you who doesn't have anything to offer to a normal woman will be loved by one?
Claudia?
And for your own sake, little brother, stop drinking, will you? Because it's the only way to get at least a little sympathy. It's better than nothing.
My goodness. I can't believe this is all happening. My godson was here today. But it seems like he wasn't here at all. The man who came was not Santiago. It wasn't him.
What are you talking about?
I was so happy as soon as I saw him. But when I tried to give Santiago a hug, he walked away and barely looked back at me. He had this freezing gaze in his eyes. He was Marcelo Salvatierra. You just don't know. You just don't know how painful it was for me to be standing in front of that man who looked at me as if I was some stranger. Who looked at me as if I never meant anything to him.
Why did he come? What did he want?
Marcelo Salvatierra came to speak with Ana Lucia. He told her about your daughter, Sofia.
No, he didn't. Tell me it's not true.
He left her really upset. So much that a few hours ago I found her searching for something in your room. She was looking for this chest.
thank goodness. Thank goodness that you were able to keep it. Thank goodness that you kept it with you.
Always keep a close eye on that chest.
What am I going to tell my daughter?
Oh, Soledad. Can you relax for a moment, will you? Ana Lucia's not going to confront you. She told me that. She's going to pretend that she doesn't know about Sofia. But she will try to get more evidence against you. So you cannot lie to her again.
No. I'm really scared, Remedios. It's just that my past, it's all here. Oh, I don't know. It can't be happening. You can't imagine what just happened to me. I saw one of Ana Lucia's sister and she was right in front of me.
Ana Leticia.
Yes. After they introduced me with a grandmother, with Mrs. Ernestina, I thought I was going to die. My blood pressure rose. I couldn't breathe at all.
Soledad, everything is getting more complicated. What are you going to do?
No. I've already made my decision, Remedios. My daughter and I are leaving tomorrow, no matter what happens. And if the only option is to force her, I will do it. But Ana Lucia and I are going to completely disappear from this place forever. Yes, forever.